What is going on, people inside the internet machine? Welcome to episode 39. Now, kind of slim pickings this week, but you can't always get what you want. But if you try sometimes, you just might find you get what you need. All right, let's just go game chasing. Whatever. Who cares?
No. Oh, you come on. Mika. Yeah, Mika not by her. Sure. Yeah, she's just weird.
All right, guys, we are back from a very exhausting day of game chasing. Not really. I only went out for like a couple hours because, homework and stuff. All right, let's just jump right into it. A friend of mine was at a game store in his area. Went to buy some DS games. He actually ended up picking these up for like a couple bucks. He just ended up giving them to me. So we got these for free. Gotta love free. Madden 2001 for the N64. Now, I don't think that's a factory seal. There's not an H seam or anything on the back. But, yeah, sealed, complete in box copy of Madden 2001. And a very nice condition copy of NFL Quarterback Club 99, starring Brett Favre. So that's pretty exciting. Anytime you can get boxed N64 games that are sealed, that's pretty cool. All right, so the first stop that I went to, I've been picking up a lot of Xbox games at this thrift store. They were like 75 cents, so I went back there today, trying to, relive some of that magic, maybe hit it again. Yellow tags were 75 cents today. Unfortunately, they really didn't have any games I wanted. A lot of Maddens and things like that. Orange tags, though, were half off. I did pick up one game for $3. Very nice, complete copy of God of War for the PlayStation 2. Now, yeah. I actually kind of want to play this game. Everybody I talk to or watch, they say this is one of those must-have games. It's a really good game for the PS2. I've never actually played God of War, but I really haven't heard anything bad about it. So for $3, definitely going to pick that up. If you guys remember, as like last episode or whatnot, maybe it was 2 episodes ago, we ended up picking up a bunch of PSP games for $7. Well, I went back to that same pawn shop. You guys actually saw the footage right there of that place. They got stacks of games. Fortunately, that Mario Party was ripped to shreds. It looked like somebody took a key to the disc. I don't know who would do that, but whatever. Did find one more PSP game. I actually want to play this game as well, so the backlog is getting bigger, but $5. Assassin's Creed Bloodline. Like I said, for the PSP, that one is complete. Very nice condition. So, yeah, add it to the backlog. Eventually, I'll get to it. So last stop of the day, I wasn't really finding anything. So, last stop of the day, that's basically it. Those 2 freebies, God of War and Assassin's Creed. Those were my pickups this week until I actually ended up going to this one Goodwill that I already passed by. I decided, what the hell, I'll stop in there. But, yeah. So I'm walking down the electronics aisle, where they keep all the stereo equipment and all that crap. Well, right there on the end cap, they've got like DVDs and VHSs and whatnot. And I looked on the shelf, and there were 2 Game Boy Advance games sitting there. So for $1.99 each, picked up the Pac-Man collection. Now they put some kind of weird red dry erase marker thing on there. I think it's more like a grease pencil is what it is. It's not actually a marker. So that just wipes off. Yeah, so Pac-Man collection. Be adding that one to the collection. Don't have that one. This one will be selling. So Mario Kart Super Circuit. So like I said, $2 a piece. Can't complain there. And then over in the DVD section, I picked up some PlayStation games. Or PlayStation 2 games, rather. So these were $1.99 a piece. The first one is just a loose disc copy of Graffiti Kingdom for the PlayStation 2. I'm going to see if I can find the case and manual for that on eBay for cheap and then complete that. Because complete, it's like a $30 game, $35 game, so yeah, whatever. I don't really know how to pronounce this one, but I picked it up because it's an RPG. The Legend of Alon Dar? Yeah, I don't know. It's in really good condition. Next game I picked up was Robotech Invasion. That one also complete, very nice condition. And the last game I picked up God of War again for the PlayStation 2. Now this is the 2-disc set. Nice shape. Comes with the bonus disc. So for $1.99, I wasn't going to pass that up, even though I already bought God of War earlier for $3. One of these copies of God of War will probably be in a subscriber contest, maybe. So I don't know. But I picked up one more game at Goodwill. It was actually kind of cool to see PlayStation games out there. I haven't seen any decent or quality PlayStation games out in the wild in a really long time. So definitely happy to get this. Blood Omen Legacy of Kain. It's got complete, very nice condition, except for the case, which you guys know is obviously easily replaceable. Some kind of gunk on there, so I don't know. Yeah, that's going to do it for all the game pickups so far. I did pick up 2 other items. So, guy posted on Craigslist, he had this for $20, and I knew, I've been wanting to get one of these for a while for my Let's Plays, but picked up a Roxio game capture card. Now, I know it's not the Hapog, I know it's not the Elgato, I know it's not even the Roxio HD game, card, but for my needs, I think this will work perfectly. It came with all the cords and the install disc, and I've actually already used it to do a Let's Play of a game that I'm not going to say at all whatsoever, but look forward to that in a future episode of Let's Play the Classics. Alright, I did get one thing, okay? I'm going to show it to you, but you got to understand, I'm not a board game guy. I don't collect board games. I have fond memories of playing board games with my family and friends when I was a kid. I'm not trying to recollect those back. I'm not trying to buy those back. Just the space, the money involved, the time that you have to spend going through the game, making sure it's complete, especially when you buy it at a thrift store. With that said, there are 2 board games from my childhood that I absolutely want back. When I left, graduated high school, went into the service, my parents always, they had the garage sale and everything, and it just kind of got sold or whatever. The first game is Fireball Island. If I ever find a copy of Fireball Island out in the wild, I will probably shit kittens. And I'll record it so you guys can watch me shit kittens as well. I love that game. My mother bought me that game when I was a kid, obviously. And I used to play that game to death. And then, the other game I'm about to show you. So, just give me 1 second. I actually have to move the camera back. So, 1 second. Alright guys, so I don't even know if this camera's back far enough because this thing is very robust. So, as I'm leaving the thrift store, I always doubled back and checked the showcase counter just to make sure I didn't miss anything, or just to kind of check, make sure there wasn't anything that I wanted to take another look at. And I actually didn't see this on the first run through. Thank God I found it on my way out. It was on the floor, and they had like baskets on it with like Beanie Babies and shit in them. So I saw it, and I immediately called the guy over. He put up on the counter, on the glass countertop. I said, hey man, you mind if I bust this thing open and make sure all the parts and pieces are there and whatnot? And he was like, yeah, sure, no problem, go ahead. Everything was in there. Pretty excited. I don't usually go barreling through board games at thrift stores because they're never complete and it's not worth the time. But for this, it was definitely worth it for me. I used to play this game all the time with my brother and my sister when we were kids. And it was just kind of one of those things, where got lost to time. But for $22.99, I am glad and just over the moon to have one of these back in my possession. You can see I'm like backing up, I'm doing the dance, trying to figure out how to hold this damn thing. A complete inbox copy of Torpedo Run. Yeah, definitely excited. And the box isn't in that bad a shape at all. Let me turn this thing around so I can give you guys the 411. But basically, let's take a look at that. Alright, so basically this game board right here on the floor is 3 feet this away, and it's 5 feet this away. And you have your fleet of ships and your submarines. and your submarines shoot these little red discs across the floor, and the object is to shoot the enemy boats and get the little discs in those slots at the bottom of the boats. And when you do, pieces of their ship come flying off. Very awesome. So, like I said, everything was in there. Unfortunately, the rubber bands that are on these ships that give it the spring thing so the stuff shoots out of the air, those are still from 1986, so those will need to be replaced. But other than that, it is in great condition, and I am super excited to have it. So, guys, that's going to do it for this week. Next week, I think I'm going to try and hit up that thrift store I've been getting them Xbox games at, because orange tags are going to be 75 cents. And, yeah, we'll just see what we can pick up, man. Very excited to have Torpedo Run, as you can probably tell. Alright, guys, it is 8:57 in the morning, and we are at the thrift store. See, there's a line out the door. We're going to go in there. We're going to figure out which tag is 75 cent day, and hopefully we're going to pick up some more games like we did with the Xbox games. So, alright, let's jump inside and see what we got.
Torpedo Run, a Floor Wars game from Milton Bradley.
Man your battle stations! Fire 1! Fire 2! Our destroyer's been hit! Fire on remaining torpedoes! We got him! Direct hit!
Torpedo Run from Milton Bradley.
Alright, guys, what is up? As you can see, I'm at the Goodwill store. Actually never come to this store. I'm actually at Ohio State campus right now. Came down to a Craigslist deal for some WaveBirds. And yeah, I'm glad I stopped in, because picked up a nice bag of PS2 goodness right there. So we'll take a look at that when we get back at the game room. What is up, guys? Yeah, let's take care of the last part of this video. Show you the last pickups that I got for this episode. Guys, so I went to the thrift store where I've been finding a lot of 75-cent games. I think I've picked through everything there. All that was really left were, you know, a bunch of sports games and stuff like that. So I just left that. I didn't buy anything this week, but we're definitely going to go next week. So the only other thing that I really did this week was I had a Craigslist deal down at the Ohio State University campus. So his kid said he had 2 WaveBird controllers. Posted on Craigslist. Very nice WaveBird controllers. Are a little dirty. Got those for 20 bucks a piece. They both came with the dongles and stuff. So, like I said, they're both dirty. They need to be clean, but they both work just fine. And yeah, 20 bucks isn't really that great of a deal for WaveBirds, but it could have been a lot worse. They are WaveBird controllers. They do work. They both have the battery backs to them. So, yeah, like I said, not the most amazing deal. It's not, you know, $4 deal at Goodwill or anything like that, but, you know, 20 bucks for a WaveBird controller I think is a pretty good deal. So I'm leaving there, and I needed to make a left on High Street, and I actually ended up making a right and going north on High Street past the Ohio State campus, past the shoe where the Ohio State football Buckeyes spend their Saturday afternoons. And I actually forgot that there was a Goodwill over there. And it was just kind of by luck that I passed it again. So I pulled in, and they had some games in their DVD section. So for $4 a piece, picked up some PlayStation 2 games. Picked up Half-Life. That one is complete. Very nice condition. Next game is... I see you guys pick this game up all the time for the PlayStation and the Xbox. This is the first time I've actually found it in the wild. Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance. Again, $4 on that one. Very nice condition for old Baldur's Gate. Comes with the manual. The mini hint guide, which is cool. And then whoever owned it before has all their codes and receipts and all that stuff in there. So definitely just going to leave all that in there. Anytime I find games with receipts in them, you know, I just leave it in the case. But yeah, he paid $15 for that in 2002. So, I don't know. It's probably worth about the same now. Interesting about this, though, I was talking to the clerk at the Goodwill. And he said he had just put this game back on the shelf like 20 minutes prior to me picking it up. And I said, well, what happened? He said some guy came in and was arguing with him over the price. The guy wanted to buy this game for $1.99, and because that's what they sell their DVDs for. He wanted to get this game for $1.99, and the guy at Goodwill wasn't having it. So the guy just ended up leaving it and not buying it. So he put it back on the shelf, and hey, worked out for me. So yeah, definitely cool. Now, the next two games I'm about to show you, it's kind of interesting because I watch a lot of your guys' pickup videos and thrift store videos and Goodwills and all that stuff, garage sales. And I really learned a lot by watching you guys, pick up videos and talk about games that I've never even heard of. These next two games I had never even heard of, and if I had not watched your guys' videos, I probably wouldn't have known to pick them up or to immediately grab them and, check them out. So for $4, picked up Champions of Norrath for the old PlayStation 2. That one is complete and in very good condition. Also came with a bonus 8 megabyte memory card, so that's nice. And then the last game is the Champions of Norrath Return to Arms. Again, $4 for that one, which is crazy because this is like a $30 game, $35 game. That one is also complete with the manual, and it comes with another memory card. So, yeah, definitely excited to have that. From what I can tell, those are like dungeon crawler, kind of like top-down type games, like EverQuest or something like that. Guys, that is going to do it. Thank you for watching this episode. I'm going to grab the list. We're going to hit up our new subscribers, and we're going to roll credits. And, yeah, again, thank you guys so much for watching. Just give me 1 second to get my list. All right, guys, here we go. Got the list. You know what time it is. Time for the subscriber shout-outs for episode 39. First group doesn't necessarily post videos on their YouTube's channels, but we definitely want to say thank you guys for all your support. So, Thomas Bake, Clayton Mussingman, Darren McLucas, Mooks Ice 84, Spread Love Like Sex, East Coast Bro, Dan M, Joe T, Candela Correra Sepe. Hope I said that right. If I didn't, sorry. Josh Hobbs, Patsy Jackson, Walt Terry Clamola, Anxious, Jose Rodriguez, Atari Guy, BBB, Jonathan Mullet, and Fatih Ratito. Hope I said that one correctly. Alright. Thank you guys so much for subscribing. This second group here, as always, they've got YouTube channels. Link will be in the description down below. They post videos. I will tell you what they have on their channel so you can go check it out. First one is Chiefthetroll. Does Let's Plays. Got some Halo stuff on there. He's got lots of content for subs, like contests and things like that. And also does something called the MCNN News, which is basically like Halo characters doing the news. It's actually kind of funny, so definitely check that out. Aperture Labz does a game room tour, pickups, like a Tony Hawk Pro Skater retrospective and kind of review kind of thing. Buck has episodes of The Mentalist, so if you're into The Mentalist, check that out. Derek H, I think if you subscribe to my channel, you know who Derek H is. Derek H has a really awesome channel. He's got a badass collection. He does all kinds of stuff. He does Let's Plays, reviews, pickups. What else? He's got like hidden gems. Just a whole bunch of goodness on Derek's channel. So definitely check that out. Bacon Billund. Legos, man. If you're into Legos, you got kids into Legos, you're into building stuff with Legos, this is the channel for you. Check that out. Dave-Adrian Matthews. They have like a GoPro, and they do that on like their mountain bike and stuff, so definitely check that out if you're an outdoorsy type. Where am I at? Okay. Gengar Productions does gameplay. A lot of Legend of Zelda, Mario Kart, stuff like that. Phillip Ferreira. Hope I said that right, brother. He's got a few vids on there. They're a couple years old, though. Like Mario Brothers gameplay, stuff like that. NASA Soccer 8. He's got like just kind of random videos and stuff on there, them horsing around. All the tomfoolery that goes on over there. And the last one, Nintendo Cat 2000, does Let's Plays or like gameplay videos. A lot of Battlefield, Call of Duty, And then he's also into like Pokemon and Pokemon cards. So if you're into Pokemon, check out that channel. So guys, that's going to do it for episode 39. Got my torpedo run. I'm going to go blow something up. So see you guys next time.